We're going to be focusing on double materiality assessment. This is the fifth topic in our monthly four-part series. So if you saw our webinar on keeping up with EU ESG laws, we know you've been exposed to the double materiality assessment concept, specifically as it relates to compliance with CSRD and CSDDD. So today we're going to be sharing some resources that we use when doing double materiality assessments. For those of you that I haven't had the opportunity to meet yet, my name is Amber Greeny and I'm a Senior Sustainability Manager at KERAMIDA. We are a global sustainability consulting firm. And joining me today are two of my brilliant colleagues, Dr. Becky Toohey and Yannicka Kramer, both who have worked on many corporate sustainability strategies. And I'll go ahead and let them introduce themselves, starting with Becky.
Hello, everybody. Happy Friday to you all. Thanks for joining. Like Amber said, my name is Becky Toohey. I'm Vice President of Sustainability here at KERAMIDA. I sit in California, and I have the pleasure of overseeing our voluntary and mandatory sustainability reporting and strategic development. Yannicka?
Hi, everyone. Happy Friday also. So Yannicka Kramer, Senior Sustainability Analyst. I also sit in California, but I came all the way from Sweden. And I work with Becky Toohey a lot on double materiality assessment, focusing on reporting and strategic training or GRI training as well. And lately, there's been some EcoVadis work that we've been deep diving into as well. So a lot of fun stuff, and I'm excited to talk double materiality with you today.
So to give some quick ground rules, we're going to be spending the first 30 minutes covering the content, and then we'll save the remaining 15 minutes for a Q&A. So if you do have questions that come out throughout the webinar, you can either drop those in the chat or you can send those through in the Q&A. If you have a question that is similar to someone else's, you can give it a thumbs up and we'll make sure to start with those ones. So with that being said, we did also want to share with you that we have an Ask the Expert additional add-on to this webinar. So if you want to learn more about DMA and set up a meeting directly with Becky or Yannicka, you can have a meeting where you can talk through how do you prioritize your stakeholders doing a DMA, what tools can you use, and how can smaller companies manage their resource limitations around the DMAs. And with that, I'm going to hand it over to Becky.
Thanks, Amber. Yeah, I hope that some of you do set up an appointment with us. I look forward to that. But in the meantime, we're going to start with some context about the EU European Green Deal, which is hands down the most ambitious and challenging goal set by the European Commission. It aims to make the EU climate neutral by 2050 and will transform EU societies and industries. It impacts EU and non-EU businesses, which is probably why you're joining our call today.
So now that we have a better understanding of CSRD and its purpose, I want to take a step back to align on the acronyms, right? Like Becky mentions, the acronym soup, that make up that CSRD landscape.